everyone, welcome to the Planet Pearl YouTube channel. My name is Pearlin and I thought I'd send you a little postcard today from early spring here in Christchurch, New Zealand. I'll be sharing little bits of my garden, a trip to the countryside, a little bit of making, a little bit of cooking in the kitchen, and a trip to the mountains. After the long winter months, I can't tell you how glad I am to see the light stretching out longer in the day and to feel the soft breeze early in the morning. I can see signs of life waking up all around me. And this season, because of the sun, I think, feels so much full of possibilities. I have so many projects planned in my head to pick up and work on again, and I want to make a lot more nourishing meals for my family to enjoy, and all these little things that we get to do makes me pause with gratitude, and also to look forward to summer days and the long holidays. So here's what I've been up to lately, and I'll be sharing those little glimpses with you. The drive out to the countryside is always one of my favorite parts of spring. You can see cute spring lambs with their mothers, cows grazing, alpacas. They're so curious and always watchful, and every now and then you can even catch a Highland cow that looks so adorable in the paddocks. And watching the animals at ease, carrying on with their business, just calms your mind. And it's such a blessing to be able to go there within such a short distance. It's about a half an hour's drive from our home, which is really good. So I really enjoy that. And the reason that we were out in the country was to get fresh milk and eggs. After we got them, we came back home with fresh milk and eggs. These are simple things, but they always bring such a special element to the kitchen. I do believe they taste so much better as well. Back in the garden, we had our first bunch of daffodils. They were the first to greet us, so bright and beautiful after months of gray and gloomy, dull, and I struggle with it quite a bit. So when I see these beautiful flowers, I can't help but smile when I look at them. And then there is our cherry tree that we planted last winter. We didn't know if it would take root in all that windy weather that we have here, but here it was, firmly rooted and flowering this season. Such a pleasure to see. And also it's a gentle reminder that nature has its quiet way of blooming in spite of all the odds. I decided that it was time to return to my weekender crochet blanket. But before I could do that, there was so much yarn to untangle. Casper, being the curious little puppy that he is, was very intrigued by the yarn balls. He thought the balls were toys and he'd run off with them whenever he could. He's learning now not to take them, but it's a process. He's still in kindy. So it will take a while for him to understand what he can take and what he can't take. Untangling yarn feels a lot like untangling life. It is a slow process and you need a lot of patience, but it can be done. So sometimes as I'm working on one knot, another knot loosens itself without me even trying. And that's one less yarn ball to worry about. But even one skein untangled feels like a small victory. I don't know if it makes sense to anyone else, but that's my yarny wisdom for today. We took Casper to the mountains to see snow for the first time. His wide-eyed wonder was so cute, and he loved tasting the snow and jumping, and it was definitely a heartwarming experience for us. And I managed to knit a few rows on my blueberry waffle socks on the drive up to the mountains. On the way, we stopped at a little cafe in Methven. To my delight, there were knitting books and handmade treasures there, and there was also lovely farmhouse decor there. I loved browsing around while I waited for our order to get ready. It was an unexpected surprise, and I loved it. Back at home, I cooked a simple South Indian dish, mixed vegetable sambar and pepper chicken. It was yummy and comforting. I really love cooking food that my family enjoys, an anchor in our home holding us together. There's comfort in knowing that both cooking and making are small ways of caring, of creating something to share. So that's my little postcard to you from early spring in Aotearoa. The daffodils blooming, our cherry blossom trees standing strong, Casper and Amber, snow on the mountains, animals grazing in the countryside, meals that I cook for our family. These are little things that are carrying me through this season. And I thank you truly for letting me share these moments with you all. Until next time, take good care of yourselves. Keep spreading smiles one stitch at a time. Take care. Bye.